everybody, and welcome back to another video. My name is Dylan from Coaster Addiction, and today we're going to be going over my top 10 coasters at Cedar Point. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. New videos are out every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kicking off the list at number 10 is Corkscrew. Corkscrew is an aerodynamics custom looping coaster, has a max height of 88 feet and a max speed of 48 miles an hour. For me, it's really one of my least favorite coasters I've ridden. The amount of head banging during the ride is enough to give you a headache and ruin your whole day at the park. So really, it's a get the credit and leave kind of coaster. But anyways, enjoy the POV. At number 9 we have Gemini. Gemini is another aerodynamics coaster. It has a max height of 125 feet and a max speed of 60 miles an hour. For me, it's a good coaster. I don't see it having much time left in the park. It is old. I think it was built in like 1979. And it's in a prime location of the park, so I could see it probably lasting about 5 more years, if that. But anyways, enjoy the POV. At number 8 we have Magnum XL200. Magnum is another aerodynamics coaster. It has a height of 205 feet and a max speed of 72 miles an hour. For me, I really like this coaster. It is a bit rough in spots, but if you know where to ride it, especially not on a wheel seat, it's not a bad coaster at all, and it has plenty of airtime. But anyways, enjoy the POV. number 7 we have Iron Dragon. Iron Dragon is yet another aerodynamics coaster, but this time it's a suspended coaster. It has a height of 76 feet and a max speed of 40 miles an hour. Out of the models that Aero did on these, I do like the Bat at Kings Island more than this one, but it is still a great ride. It's a good warm-up coaster when you get to the park, because in the mornings the line usually ain't that bad for this ride. But anyways, enjoy the POV. At number 6 we have Raptor. Raptor is a B&M inverted coaster. It has a height of 137 feet and a max speed of 57 miles an hour. This coaster is one of my favorite inverts. For being built all the way back in 1994, it's still glossy smooth and has plenty of great forces. But enjoy the POV. Number 5 we have Valraven. Valraven is a B&M dive coaster with a height of 233 feet and a max speed of 75 miles an hour. I know a lot of people don't like dive coasters, but for me they're some of my favorite rides. The only thing I don't like about this ride, it does have those very uncomfortable vest restraints that you can find on Banshee at Kings Island. So they get tighter as the ride goes on, and by the time you're on the brake run you can pretty much barely breathe. But enjoy the POV. 4 we have one of the most picturesque rides ever, Gatekeeper. Gatekeeper is a B&M wing coaster and has a height of 170 feet and a top speed of 67 miles an hour. For me, this is a must ride when I visit the park. It is the first coaster you see when you come up to the entrance, and it's just a great ride altogether. But enjoy the POV. And at number 3, we have Maverick. Maverick is an Intamin Blitz coaster and has a height of 105 feet and a max speed of 70 miles an hour. Maverick is a very intense coaster and has very snappy elements. I know this is a lot of people's favorite number 1 coaster, but for me, I'm not a big fan of intense coasters, so that's why it's not higher in my rankings. Maybe if it offered more airtime or anything like that, it would move up, but for now, it's stuck at 3. Enjoy the POV. Number 2, we have Millennium Force. Millennium Force is an Intamin Giga coaster and has a height of 310 feet and a max speed of 93 miles an hour. For me, if the next coaster on this list wasn't built, this would be my number 1. I know quite a few people don't like this ride and call it Millennium Force list, but in my personal opinion, it is in my top 5 personal list, which you guys will see later this year. Enjoy the POV. one coaster at the park is no other than Steel Vengeance. Steel Vengeance is an RMC hybrid coaster and has a height of 205 feet and a max speed of 74 miles an hour. This is the best coaster ever invented. It has a perfect amount of ejector, floater, and intense forces in a coaster, and that's why it's my favorite coaster in the park. But enjoy the POV. And that's my list of Cedar Point. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and give it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. New videos are out every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for watching, and see you on the coasters.